Good morning and welcome to this extra session that is part of the Self-Worth Week, which is taking place this week. There will be a session that I will lead in a few hours, but here I would like to offer a longer version of the practice. We never have enough time to practice, and this way you can also repeat it as many times as you wish. As we are going to say a bit later, the session here will be focused on reparenting as a possible way to approach ourselves and our inner children, as a way to connect to previous generations, to our parenthood, but also to our children inside. Because before being parents, before having the age we have all been, believe it or not, 5-year-old. So the practice today is inspired by a practice by Thich Nhat Hanh, a Vietnamese monk. Let me share the screen. Here we go. That has been a very important figure in the West, bringing Buddhist psychology to the lay community as well. And he's been very interested in really deepening what has become part of a therapeutical approach as well. And this is our connection to what we have felt as small children. We have this idea, of course, of children as careless, joyful creatures, but very often we've also developed a number of coping techniques to face difficult situations or small traumas. And these are often reproduced later in life, not necessarily in a healthy way. So before we even take care of other children, of our children, our students, it's important that we are aware of what's going on with our own child and we reconnect with it. So the invitation here is to sit in a comfortable position with the back straight but not stiff, shoulders down, closing our eyes if it feels right, the chin slightly forward, and trying to recall a recent experience where we felt some unpleasant emotion, possibly in connection to something somebody said that made us feel sad, angry, frustrated. And if we have children or students, pupils, maybe something that a child has told us, something that has triggered an instinctive emotional reaction in us. And let's try to connect to these emotions. Connect in our body, first of all. That's our first indicator that something is wrong or not. All of our emotions are expressed in our body as well. So let's look at the part of the body right now that is expressing this emotion. Let's breathe into it without any agenda, without trying to change it, just maybe with the intention of trying to comfort it. Just for a few breaths. And then let's see if maybe we can also see our 5-year-old child in those emotions. Is it possible to imagine ourselves as being 5 year old and feeling this emotion exactly the way we're feeling it now. Maybe you have in your head a picture of you at around 5 year old from a family album. Try to have it in front of you. And breathing in, see yourself as a 5 year old child. Breathing out, smile to the 5 year old child in you. And do this for a few times. Breathing in, I see the 5 year old child in me. Breathing out, I smile to the 5 year old child in me. Seeing also what maybe this child is trying to tell us. If the child looks happy or sad or worried or wounded by something, children are very vulnerable. They show emotions, but sometimes adults are not really ready to listen to them, or they simply don't know how to support them, how to comfort them. So, seeing if this child needs our support, needs anything from us. And as now we can hold at the same time our child mode and our adult mode, we can offer the child whatever it needs. It's wonderful. We have much more power now. We can tell the child, I'm here for you. You're not alone. We have grown up now. You can feel safe now. You can say what you think. I'm going to listen to you. And because I am you, I know what you need. And then I can learn from you. You can keep me company. We can do things together. You can teach me to take things less seriously. We can play together. And through you, I can also understand maybe my children better if I have children. I can understand what makes me tick in their behavior. So I will have a chance to take better care both of you and of my children. And seeing if we feel like getting closer to the child, maybe embracing the child or dancing with the child, a bit like in the picture, playing along with the child, singing. And then closing this practice, really realizing that when we're smiling to this child, this inner child, we're actually smiling to ourselves, to our parents, and to our children. And all of this is like a huge treasure that we hold, like a precious stone we hold inside ourselves. And here is a poem by Kabir. You can slowly start to open your eyes and reconnect with the environment while I read it to you. The small ruby everyone wants has fallen out on the road. Some think it is east of us, others west of us. Some say among the primitive earth rocks, others in the deep waters. Kabir's instinct told him it was inside and that it was and what it was worth, and he wrapped it up carefully in his heart cloth. So we really keep everything inside of us, and it's by taking care of this little ruby that we can also offer it to others, including our children. And well, the invitation here is to dance. We'll see if we have some time to do it during the session today. To look at the mirror and see the 5-year-old inside of us. And also to share, Thich Nhat Hanh says, to share delights with this child. So whenever we have a positive, beautiful experience of joy, of gratitude, of fun, let's invite this child to enjoy it with us. Just like we do with our children, our own children, but let's do it also with our inner child. Let's always include the child. That way he will gradually feel reassured, included, seen, and probably our way of relating to our children and our people as well will gradually change. So thank you for being with me and for doing this short practice. You can find here my contact details if you want to know more about mindfulness and self-worth programs for children, for parents as well. I collaborate with a child neuropsychiatrist who is an instructor of mindful parenting. And also there are always programs like MBSR going on, free presentations. So do not hesitate to get in touch. For now, thank you for being here. Have a good day.